This video is going to be pretty short. I'm just going to update everybody on what I am doing right now. And plus, this is also going to be a little review, or at least my thoughts on controversial issues dealing with the DCU movies in general. Alright, so to start out, I haven't been making videos for a while, or for a little bit, not for a while, because I've been trying to focus more on doing Twitch right now and also running Twitter. And the reason for this is because I want to try to build a community for my YouTube channel, so that way, it will be a fun little community that we can have here on YouTube. To just talk about things that we like comic books or video games, etc. Now, on to the DCU cinematic universe. There has been some issues starting yesterday with Ben Affleck saying that he might not do the Batman movie, and that he also said that the script hasn't gotten anywhere. And the reason why this is funny, at least to me, is because last year in March, he was talking about how the script for the Batman movie was coming good. It was going all right. Like the progress was moving along. And now he's saying that there has been no progress at all with the script, and he might not do, or he might not direct the Batman movie if the script isn't good. And it's funny because he is writing the script and directing the movie and playing as Batman. So a lot of people speculate that he is just trolling fans, which I believe that theory. That I think he is just trolling fans and saying that he's not gonna do the Batman movie at all. As far as the cinematic universe goes as a whole, I watched Batman vs Superman. I was quite disappointed in it. I love him as Batman. Batman is my favorite character. If no one knows at all, he's my favorite character, and Ben Affleck to me is the best Batman so far. And I feel really bad because I was really reluctant to have that Batman be Ben Affleck, because I knew he was bad as Daredevil, but to later find out that Daredevil, it was just bad writing in general. It wasn't really Ben Affleck's fault, but a lot of people blamed him because he is the figure of the movie. But yeah, he's a great Batman. Henry Cavill, don't like him. He plays himself. It's kind of like Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage doesn't play a character, he plays himself, which is an issue when you're trying to be an actor. I feel like the whole point of being an actor is to play a different character. You're not trying to play yourself. And I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. And that's just why I don't like Nicolas Cage. I know there's probably a lot of people who like Nicolas Cage out there, but not me. So what do I think they should do with the DCU cinematic universe? Do I think it can be saved? Do I think do I think they just need to scrap it and restart? What do I think they should do? Well, Batman vs Superman, Zack Snyder was a horrible director. He was a horrible director, and instead of dropping him, they have him directing Justice League. And that's a problem. That really is. Even though Ben Affleck is there directing with him, and hopefully, let's hope that Ben Affleck has more influence on Zack this time around versus Batman versus Superman, where Ben was reportedly saying like, oh, this probably shouldn't be this way, and Zack's like, no, we're doing it this way, Let's hope it doesn't turn into that, but I'm afraid that this Justice League movie might be the last and only Justice League movie we're gonna get for a long period of time. Due to Zack Snyder. And if you don't believe me, listen to this. Okay, you watched Man of Steel, right? You thought Man of Steel was bad. Yes, no. Everybody's has their own opinion. For the people who believe that Man of Steel was a bad movie, like I do, I think it was a horrible movie. If you think that was the writing, keep this in mind. The person who wrote Man of Steel and wrote Batman vs Superman was Christopher Nolan, the guy who wrote the Dark Knight trilogy, which was a fantastic trilogy. And you wonder what's the issue. And Christopher Nolan also wrote Batman vs Superman. What is the variable in between both of those movies? That may have caused the movies to be what they were, horrible. Zack Snyder. So why the hell, Warner Brothers, would you allow Zack Snyder to direct the Justice League movie? Something as big as the Justice League movie. I love Batman, okay? But quite frankly, I'm kind of tired of just seeing him and Superman on the big screen. I want to see other characters. I really do. I want to see other characters. A lot of other characters have a lot of potential, okay? And the whole DC universe. There's so many characters they can explore, okay? So it gets back to the question, what do I think they should do? I think it can still be saved. I hate to say it, but I have a little hope left for WB. I feel like they can still save this whole entire franchise from crippling. I really do. The only way that they can do that, the only way they can do that is WB, Warner Brothers. I'm not talking about the writers, not yet anyway. I'm not talking about the writers. I'm not talking about the directors. I'm just talking about WB, Warner Brothers as a studio, the people who are in control behind the scenes. You motherfuckers need to stop worrying. Okay, you guys need to stop worrying about money. Okay, stop caring so much about just money and start caring more about the actual product. Okay, in order for these movies to be good, for any movie to be good, you need to be passionate about the movie. That's why if Ben Affleck decides, which I think he's going to still do the Batman movie, it's going to be a good movie because he's passionate about it. He is passionate about it. Alright? Warner Brothers as a company, the people, I don't know. I don't know what their names are, like the individual people who are running behind the scenes. They just care about the money. And it's sad. It's sad because when you have a big company like Warner Brothers just caring about the money and nothing else, it causes there to be conflict when producing a movie. And it's not good. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for the consumer who's going to pay to see the movie. And it's not good for people who are actually passionate about it, who are writing the movies and directing the movie. Okay, it's not good. Zack Snyder's obviously not passionate about these movies. That's another reason why I think they need to boot him. Okay. I fear that this whole cinematic universe that is becoming what it is going to turn into what Batman and Robin were which was just a plot to just sell toys. Like selling toys is cool, okay? I collect toys, I like collecting toys, but I'm not gonna go and just see a movie just for the toys, and And I understand that, like, it's for the kids, but you need to stop that, alright? Toys are a side thing. Toys are a side thing. You can sell toys, alright? Kids are gonna buy the toys regardless if the movie is good or bad, okay? But you need to care that it's good because you want, the fans to come back. I'm not talking about kids, I'm talking about fans. I mean, kids are fans, but I'm talking about like the older fans who have been fans of DC Comics, you know, since hell forever, alright? Um, you need to be focused on them. They're the majority in this situation. And, you know, just focus more on that than the toys. And I don't want to see the Justice League movie and this whole DCU universe, um, or DCU cinematic universe, going down the same path as Batman and Robin. Okay, because the Justice League movie has potential. Even though Zack is directing it, it still has potential. Okay, and a lot of people are saying the Wonder Woman movie might help with with the whole issues with the cinematic universe, in that movie might be good. Well, I will say, keep in mind, a lot of people are saying that the movie looks good in the trailer. Keep in mind that Batman vs Superman also looked good in the trailer until Doomsday was in the trailer. And everybody was like, oh, what the fuck? What is this? I think those were actual quotes. I'm not saying it would be bad. I'm not saying it would be good. I'm just saying keep cautious. Okay? The Wonder Woman movie does look good in the trailer form. Okay, but that doesn't mean that's going to be good as a final product. Alright, which brings me to the writing. The writing for these movies needs to be more focused. Suicide Squad was not focused. Okay, I love the actors other than Will Smith. I think I need to get rid of Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith, again, just like Nicolas Cage, just plays Will Smith. He doesn't play, Deadshot. He plays Will Smith. He's the comedic relief in that movie, which is bullshit. It really is. I love him as an actor, okay, for the other things that he does, not as a superhero, as we saw in Hancock. He's not very good at being a superhero. Anyway, the writer was David Ayer, and the director was David Ayer. Okay. Well, what happened? Why wasn't it as good? You know? Well, it had a lot to do with the writing, but it also had to do with, again, WB sticking their hands in it. So again, it goes back to WB. You need to stop sticking your hands in shit. And also, for the other movies, they come out, like The Flash and Cyborg, and hopefully the Green Lantern movie. They need to be focused on writing. Okay, David Ayer, the writing was all over the place for Suicide Squad. I feel like the writing was bad just because David Ayer just kind of didn't care. I could be wrong. I want to be wrong, but I'm not sure. So for the people who are going to be doing the Flash movie, the Cyborg movie, and other movies to come, you need to focus. Focus as hard as you can on the writing. That's the most important thing. Is the fucking writing. And then directing. You need to focus on directing. Both of those things are key. And be passionate. Be passionate about what you're doing. Okay? That's it. And I've heard rumors that Shazam, or no, not Shazam, sorry about that. Black Adam is gonna be played by yours truly. Fucking The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Why? What's the purpose? Again, Dwayne Johnson plays Dwayne Johnson. Okay, if you've ever seen WWE, they're horrible actors. Okay, not knocking the people who like WWE. I'm just saying they're horrible actors. Okay, Dwayne Johnson, in my opinion, even like in Fast and the Furious and other shitty Disney movies he's been in, he wasn't good at acting. So why the fuck would you have him playing Black Adam? Well, the same reason they had Will Smith play Deadshot. You know, he's a popular person. That's really it. That's the only reason they have him. So if all else fails, they have a popular person in the movie. That's not gonna save you, WB. That's not gonna save you at all. Again, focus on writing, directing, and focus on being passionate. Okay, WB, you need to stop putting your hands in, in the shit. Okay, and then you also need to make sure that the writers and directors are passionate about the movies that they're doing. It's not a joke. Like that's actually, if you want a good product, you have to make sure that the people who are doing it care. That's the most important thing. Alright, I need to get that off my chest. On to positive news. Updates from my channel. I have ordered an Elgato to start recording older systems like the Super Nintendo. I have a bunch of games for the Super Nintendo I really want to record and actually do full gameplays of. I haven't given up on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas at all. I'm still doing that. I'm still doing the Batman Arkham Asylum. But the Elgato is going to be able to open up more doors for me to play more games. And I'm fucking hyped for the Nintendo Switch. So when that comes out, I'll be able to do Mario Kart online, Smash, Splatoon. I'll be able to fucking record Splatoon. That'd be amazing. So that's a good thing. So yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. The link to my Twitter and my Twitch will be in the description below. Please follow. Please let everybody know that you know. My plan is just to build a community. I know I already said that, but just build a community that people will enjoy coming to. Who want to talk about the same things I'm interested in. So, thank you guys for watching, and bye.